It's my future best friend,
Seth Rollins!
Do not get inside Hell in a Cell with the Fiend, dude. It won't end.
The cover.
Oh my! The Fiend has kicked out at 1.
in all honesty. And now, it's your turn.
Through the ring! He's dragging Rollins to hell!
When faith is strong, some people want to turn and run. It's calling me, go down in history. Every day I fight to be.
Welcome to Mile High. You are watching the longest running week. Here we go. The man. Yes, King, the man is here, but more importantly, Becky Lynch, the number. You got drafted in the NFL?
Well, yeah, but couldn't get my contract straightened out. I wanted Sundays off.
Good deal. How excited are you for tonight?
I am amped after what the draft we had last Friday.
The first draft pick. I showed up here. I know, but while Sasha Banks is always trying to get away from me, two of us step foot in this ring, there's gonna be a war. And
Time women's champion Charlotte Flair, the queen. But remember, with no Sasha Banks, who we just heard medically not cleared to compete after what happened in the women's.
That's very true, Vic, and you got to figure that Charlotte might be looking for an opportunity to get that.
I couldn't think of a better way.
Well, I just love looking at the expressions on the faces of these two.
Who knows? Maybe this nightmare will never end and I'll get drafted to Raw and... I mean, I don't want this any more than you do. I don't want... Because I'm not selfish. I mean, Bex, I don't even... Bex, I miss you. Make it so damn hard to be your friend.
Look out!
Oh, obviously, she's the daughter of the dirtiest player in the game, and we saw some of her tactics.
Leg up on your opponent before the match. She's already in the head.
Now the matchup has not started as both. Tonight's draft is presented. And right off the bat, Becky Lynch going right in on Charlotte Flair, and Flair turning things around, driving her shoulder. Number 1 overall draft choice for her brand in tonight's WWE draft. Friday Night SmackDown, Charlotte Flair representing SmackDown and the Fox executives.
Representing SmackDown tonight, but she is yet to be drafted in this draft. And who knows?
What sort of Charlotte Flair are we going to see tonight, Dino?
That's a great question. Are we going to get a pouty, pretty princess that's going to...
Look out!
Oh!
I can feel those up here.
Oh, backslide, shoulders down. Of WWE changes forever. And Becky Lynch now one step ahead of her. Women know each other so well.
You know, you can't blame Fox executives or the U.S. First into the mat.
Charlotte Flair in the picks that were made last Friday on Friday Night SmackDown during the first night. Yeah, that's a great point that you bring up. They competed at WrestleMania against each other, Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. They've competed on SmackDown. The baddest woman on the planet, indeed, I'm sure, is watching very closely.
Charlotte Flair on our roster as much as the next guy, but if it takes the man beating her here tonight.
Now Charlotte Flair is in control. I mean, Charlotte Flair very well going into the cup. Lynch, we mentioned the Raw Women's Champion, the cornerstone of Monday Night Raw, wants to be selfish. She wants the spotlight.
Well, you're right.
You said at the beginning of the night.
No, that was noted. You're right there. Whoa.
That was noted with the cheap shot.
Oh, that did some serious damage right there.
Becky charging in. And face first into the steel post.
Oh, my gosh.
Who will earn the first pick in the WWE draft here for the...
They both know exactly what's at stake here in this match.
Well, Becky knows what's at stake. It's who is going to come to Monday.
Draft. She has to go out there and prove it to me.
Well, she's proven it right now as the man starting. Number 1 pick for night number 2.
Look out.
Missile drop kick connects.
Cover, cover.
Hook of the leg. Does Raw have the numbers?
Right now are a little nervous. They're biting their fingernails so much their stomach may need a manicure.
Becky Lynch now charging back in, gets caught.
Oh, no.
Flap number 2.
Get to those ropes.
Lynch crawling, scratching, fighting, so close to counter though by the Raw Women's Champion. Whoa, that was close, guys.
You're not kidding.
We're Becky Lynch for us here on Team Red.
There's something about the... Oh, no!
Nobody there. Oh, natural selection. Flair into the cover. Flair, shock and disbelief, King.
Yes, she cannot believe it.
Becky Lynch.
Uh-oh.
What is on the mind now? Charlotte Flair to capitalize. Looking for the disarmer. The disarmer was like, oh, nice counter by the second away, guys, from SmackDown having that top pick tonight.
Once again, the takes to beat Becky Lynch.
King, that's not just a look of shock, that's a look of determination on the face of the...
Back and secure that top spit, because right now she is getting, pulled apart. Nice, another counter. Oh, Flair got planted.
Oh, Becky, so close.
Charlotte Flair able to kick out.
Now, she was the #1 draft pick. She has to prove it, like I said. And I think she can...
Spear! A spear by Flair. Flair into the cover. The count and again!
Not getting frustrated at this point if you're Charlotte Flair.
Flair's chuckling right. Flair. And focus. Shoulders down. And Becky Lynch! Becky Lynch focus just for a split second. The man capitalized, and the man brings...
As a matter of fact,
God, look at the man. Look at the night. Monday Night Raw will have the top pick on night 2. The Viking Raiders beat the champs last week. If history repeats itself, that is going to be absolutely huge. But let's focus in on a moment, guys, on the WWE
SmackDown done.
look at all those superstars, guys. Take your pick. Who would you choose?
And any undrafted line with any brand of their choosing. Over 70 male and female superstars. It all starts next. Who's coming to Raw?
Universal Champion, Seth Rollins. Friday Night SmackDown. Now, it's clear the issues between you and Bray have yet to be resolved.
For Monday Night Raw in the Mile High City. Drafted Raw, if I get drafted to SmackDown, because he seems to go wherever I go. And that's not good for me. But it's not something I'm ashamed of either, because I did what I had to do to survive, and I thought if he's a human being. And to be honest with you, I don't know what it's going to take to stop him, because he showed back up. Yeah, I've been trying to move forward with my life, and the Fiend has just been picking his spots. Because tonight, I'm going Fiend hunting this, and I'm going to burn it.
Tonight's draft recap is presented by Xfinity.
Welcome to the WWE Draft for the first...
Raw and USA followed up their selection of the man by drafting a foundation of experience. SmackDown and Fox continue to make noise by acquiring superstars.
You know the market's fine, but drafting a superstar can be a lot with Seth Rollins. Phew, he's a blue-chip stock that always produces. Like his in-ring style, Ricochet is high risk, high reward. Best of luck.
Well, there we see the USA War Room, wondering if they're listening to John Kramer's 2 cents.
Chief Brand Officer of WWE, Stephanie McMahon.
You guys getting a little nervous?
Time ever, executives from both Fox and USA Network have Monday Night Raw is going to burn Rollins!
Are you kidding me?
Real simple for both of these guys. They go in there, they crush each other completely in the...
For the first round for Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is skipped from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds.
We were not drafted into the same round as the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. Or even taking it back to Friday, huh? The Raw first round as El Idolo, Andrade, to change. So a message to the rest of the...
A bold statement from Zelina Vega. Andrade is going to prove his worth to the...
Oh, man.
Monday Night Raw draft choice Andrade or the Fox executives. Boom, what a drop kick.
And Vic, it's an important match for Ali, but it's even more...
Factor for Andrade, but Ali seeing Andrade coming. And Ali's so excited for Andrade, guys. I mean, pressure is on, as you mentioned, Dio. And Oh, what a drop kick. This was said, and this coming from a two-time WWE Hall of Famer, that Andrade is right here.
Yeah, right here. Come on.
It's multiple kings.
I got a question for you.
There's different countries.
Oh.
Right now, Andrade.
Oh, my goodness.
Trying to stay in control on Ali. Answers right back.
That just shows you what Andrade is capable of. He doesn't care about his opponents.
Complete control of this matchup. And all right, now, Dio, Andrade is showing why.
To get the advantage. Talent doesn't always pay for it.
USA Network executives
You guys expect anything less? After all, this is Monday Night Raw. It's time for Raw to shine.
Elbow just bending back off the steel post. And now Andrade, bend but never break the rules. Yeah, there's Zelina Vega, all smiles, cheering on.
Easy, King.
Oh, she said it, not me.
Andrade, press here tonight. And Ali might be knocked out into the cover. To find and fight the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt has promised a new episode. Heard from the Universal Champion earlier tonight. Seth Rollins, of course, also the #1 overall draft. To his feet, Ali firing back, and again, the door shuts quickly by Andrade.
Explain it to me one more time.
Bent.
I'm telling you. Andrade does it a couple times, he will.
As Dio is saying, for every 2 picks made by SmackDown, we here on Team Red.
Andrade went to the well one too many times, and like you said, Vic, this is Ali's.
Zelina Vega.
Comes in handy. Wait a minute, Lena.
And now with one arm and wait a minute. Yes! The scraps.
Referee, you should have seen that, but you didn't.
Looking for the hammerlock DDT.
That was awesome.
Andrade proving his worth. Andrade. But right now, guys, it's time to go to Stephanie McMahon because it's time.
In the second round of the WWE Draft, Monday Night Raw.
Oh, this is a great pickup because, of course, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion.
More eco-friendly with Daniel Bryan.
But yeah, they got to be disappointed back in the war. Yeah, look at that. There's the reaction when they.
Monday Night Raw will crush with the Bulgarian brute.
Oh, we'll see about that. It is going to be interesting.
Friday night. Woo!
Guys, after watching this transformation that Bayley has undergone, I was
of Aleister Black.
Oh, that's an awesome pick. Great pickup for Team Red. Aleister Black coming to Raw, but again,
so happy to be here.
Me too. This is awesome.
What a job by the Raw Tag Team Champions. Absolutely no. Immediately following Game 3 of the ALCS, Renee Young and the two-time. Can't wait to see. That's going to be awesome. But can the Viking Raiders capture the Raw?
It's very exciting. Yeah, you know, when I did WWE last year, you know, before that, I sort of thought it was all 20 feet into the crowd, and
You did do that.
I just got out of the wheelchair, so things are looking up.
His best friend, you've been making fun of him since WrestleMania.
No, I think I said tallest champion.
Well,
Mr. Strowman, I can
Oh, speaking of Braun Strowman, he'll be face-to-face with the lineal heavyweight boxing champion of the tag team champions. And what, King, we saw the Viking Raiders victorious last
because the titles are on the line.
Canlis returns at 9, followed by the premiere of Treadstone, a new series from the world of Jason Bat. The only thing they can really do is try to bounce back tonight, Dio. But
is for the Raw Tag Team Championship.
Of course, were victorious last week. That's why they got this title shot tonight.
They are.
We're set, guys. It's all about hashtag
Ivar the Unbreakable. These guys mean business, and I wouldn't want to square off on the other side of the
right off the bat, 2 knees, and Eric wasting no time, taking it right to the tag team champion.
Whoa!
Look at Ivar flying through the air.
It's like a flying.
Oh,
man.
Robert Roode, the veteran, wisely breaking up the count, but look at the hype from Ivar.
Guys, you got to figure if Roode didn't pull him out.
Dolph Ziggler. Viking Raiders guys are focused.
Yes, they are. I tell you.
Dolph Ziggler.
What I tell you.
And Ziggler trying to chop down the powerhouse. Don't want to relive that here tonight, King. A tag was made. Robert Roode now legal. And Robert Roode Look at Robert Roode right on top of another. And these are going to be quick tags. This might be something that's combat. He loves to fight. As Eric focuses on Dolph Ziggler again and rolling in this championship matchup. And again, title's going to change hands on pinfall.
That was one of those tag teams that did me in, or one of those elbow drops from that tag team.
This is what happened before.
That's the kind of thing you're going to have to do if you want to take on the Viking Raiders. If you want to beat the Viking Raiders, you got to...
Eric down again. Raw tag team titles can only change hands, pinfall or submission. Inside makes the tag. Back in comes Robert Roode.
And Vic, we've seen this before. The tag team champions that Roode and Ziggler have that has really projected them to the top. They're really starting to gel. Imagine.
WWE draft continuing to injured early on by Dolph Ziggler. Tag and Ziggler.
I can tell you how that feels. Not good.
And you have to imagine, it's very smart, sound offense from the tag team champions.
Yeah, you see that little arrow tattoo? If he can. That arrow on the back of his neck means this end up, and he
wrecking ball enters the matchup. Out with one arm plants Dolph Ziggler champions. And
oh no! Look at this cartwheel.
Tag team champions. Oh, what a kick!
Like I said,
off the distraction. Roode rolls up Eric. Titles on the line, and tag team titles on the line.
Is this it?
Ziggler and Roode to retain, and again Eric. Of the ring. Again into the cover is Ziggler to retain the titles, and again Eric. To change with night 2 of the WWE draft. Can Roode and Ziggler hold on? And now Roode. And nobody there for Ziggler.
Whoa!
And Eric glorious DDT. That's got to be it. No. Ivar breaks it.
This is the first opportunity that these Viking Raiders have had to win a championship here.
Well, no doubt who the WWE Universe. Eric, nice counter. Tag. You're right. Ivar now legal.
Count as well.
Theo, did you see the athleticism of Ivar?
I've seen that before.
Tag.
Ivar is an athlete.
Are the new Raw Tag Team Champions.
Here are your winners.
Look at the WWE Universe. For Eric.
You knew it was only a matter of time before they held WWE gold.
All that facial hair, they'll never play for the New York Yankees, but they don't care. They're Raw Tag Team Champions.
Up for this. First, the power on display by Eric, and then look. Here tonight on Raw.
That's right, Vic, and we've got 2 draft picks from tonight. Warriors, we'll find that out tonight.
Women's Tag Team Champions in action.
Yeah, and the Monster Among
knows with breast cancer, and that is unacceptable.
Hey, everybody, from the NHL on NBC.
I'm going to go with Seth Rollins. Listen, Connor McDavid, speed, flash, Seth.
With New Day, they're a perfect combination. They kind of do it all. Could be one of the top lines in hockey.
Long. And tonight, we cap. It's one thing to win these. It's another of honor. The NXT WWE Universe. The Raid.
In the 3rd round of the WWE Draft, Monday Night Raw select.
Somebody at USA is a patrician because this is an absolute keynote pick.
SmackDown, the King of Strong Style, the Intercontinental Champion.
That's Fox War Room right now. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, good job.
Monday Night Raw, the standout from 205 Live, Humberto Friday Night SmackDown selects the Harbinger.
Pick up Big Money Ali.
And the final pick of round 3.
Yeah, the Redwood is coming to the red brand.
Wow. Seeing what he has done in the past to Roman Reigns. And let's take a look at what just
Absolutely. And I have it on good authority that Cletus, the Fox Sports robot, really wanted Eric.
Guys, this could mean only one thing. Rise up!
And his opponent, from Amsterdam, Netherlands, weighing in at
Aleister Black, who will now be here on Monday night. Best in-home Wi-Fi experience with Xfinity X5. This is beyond Wi-Fi. Aleister Black, you talk about a superstar, sudden impact.
Be on display here in this matchup.
I mean, his presence as well, King. I mean, I know your eyebrows raised up. The
Illustrated man.
Aleister Black getting set for one-on-one action with Eric Young, who was backing up quickly. And here we go. Oh. And Eric
to present themselves in a positive light, but it's going to be really hard against Aleister Black.
For sure.
No kidding. Got to give Eric Young credit for
Eric Young.
Oh, not only that, deal. I've never seen Eric Young, you know, back. Aleister Black always ready for a fight. And Aleister Black, just got dropped over the
strikes from Aleister Black.
Black now looking back in on Eric Young. Aleister Black and a quick tap out by Eric Young.
Yeah, when that gets locked in, everything goes dark for you.
Who is here to stay on Monday nights. But look at this. Picture perfect.
Mr. Black, he enjoys hurting people.
Aleister Black here to stay on Monday Night Raw. Why it's not going to be hard to find because he has promised a new Firefly Funhouse tonight here. We're in the mile-high city of Denver, which is Stephanie McMahon.
The first pick in the 4th round.
Oh, yeah. King, I love this pick, and this is a steal in the
Monday Night Raw.
Friday Night SmackDown will be
to go against the Viking Raiders. The former Raw Tag Team Champions have a new home now. The championship defended 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. R-Truth. Kudos again to the U.S. network executives out of talent headed over to Friday Night SmackDown on Fox.
Of fury when he and the monster among men, Braun Strowman.
Amazing, but can we take a minute and celebrate what happened on Friday night?
That's right.
Hey, more like Monday Night Smoke.
Yes, sir!
Let's go! We got it.
But network drafted you guys. Enjoy this little niche you've carved out for yourself. But know this, Monday fan. Just wrap it up, boys. You got it.
Welcome to the...
You think the OC's worried about the Street Profits?
Well, I don't know if they're worried.
The following
one of the most exciting superstars in all the WWE. One of the WWE draft this past Friday on Friday Night Smack.
And last week, my destiny took flight when I was officially drafted.
Well, WWE's resident superhero Ricochet is in action. Good showdown here.
You're right about that.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on Shelton Benjamin because...
Move up the draft boards for both Fox and the USA Network executives because Ricochet already
is back there in each war room. But it's not going to be easy against Ricochet.
King, you're a comic book guy.
Talking about showcasing his ability. Shelton Benjamin, former Intercontinental Champion, former tag.
Doing a little Dr. Octopus right now on Spider-Man.
Shelton Benjamin's able to knock off one of the top picks on the Raw brand. That's huge for Benjamin.
Absolutely. On Ricochet.
Well, that's the number one thing. That's all that is.
Create a little separation between he and Benjamin. You can see Ricochet feeling the effects of this. Ricochet able to kick out at 2. Talk about the WWE draft. Let's not.
We've seen Bray Wyatt looking for Seth Rollins. It's about time that Seth Rollins, Universal Champion.
Ricochet again, just trying to get away from the grasp of Shelton Benjamin King, but to no avail.
Benjamin to win this match tonight. But hey, we've seen a lot of several superstars that
very closely tonight.
That's right, Vic. You don't, like Andrade, we were saying earlier.
And the resident superhero could be looking to fly. Jay in, standing shooting star. Ricochet into the cover, and Benjamin, that clothesline out of nowhere. And Ricochet now, Shelton Benjamin, he is prone and rare in the WWE, but Benjamin knew that, had it scouted. And Shelton Benjamin quickly shutting the door. Advantage, and now Ricochet starting to climb. Ricochet land on his feet.
Spider-Man.
Coil.
Ricochet.
you slice it and dice it, Ricochet. They certainly are. Let's go back to some of the action because Ricochet just to mind, refocus, and then recoil connects. Lights out for Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, that's right. I'm really looking forward. I'm very close to going down in the ring and being
up at Crown Jewel 2 weeks from this Thursday, Halloween here in the States. Let's take a closer look, though, at
Air on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Doesn't get much bigger than...
And that's where he's going to be when I hit him with a big left hook to the body.
The reigning lineal heavy Fury going. This isn't your world, Fury.
My ring.
I'm a heavyweight champion of the world.
Fury just ran through everyone. Tyson Fury knocking out anything that... Oh, it's certainly going to be exciting, King. Are you ready?
No. No, I like it. Yes, I like it deeper. Oh.
Maybe not as much fun for Russo.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to
last Friday in Las Vegas at the WWE Crown and the indestructible Braun Strowman. Toe-to-toe with a WWE superstar. So here, and make that match official by signing that contract right.
Dio, you got to give credit to Braun Strowman. He did not back down from Tyson Fury.
King, man, is that there's never been an undefeated heavyweight champion of the world standing toe.
Hometown Raw's roster will be at full strength next Monday night. We're waiting to see what's about to happen. I mean, these are two completely combustible elements. We saw
he might be on SmackDown, but he's our guy. Braun Strowman represents WWE. I root.
Heavyweight boxing champion of the world, the Gypsy King.
Well, if that was the case, if Tyson Fury wanted to join Monday Night Raw, please, sir.
Greatest boxer of his generation. It's hard to argue. The man's undefeated.
He threat to Braun Strowman when he steps into the ring with him. Look eye to eye with the monster among men.
All right, gentlemen.
Of an athlete, but I also know you've got one of the biggest egos I've ever. From my spotlight. I'll be damned if you're Arabia, you're stepping into my world. And you want to know the funny thing about it?
Do you know what, Braun? That Friday Night SmackDown with my family, we were there to see you. To get those hands. Braun, you say you know a lot about me. Jewel, when the heavyweight champion of the world steps into your ring.
Get out of there, King.
Well, you take a look, Dio, at Braun Strowman Fury. He's going to step in. Well, the spotlight will be on these two come Crown Jewel.
Did you see Fly Funhouse? But more importantly, Seth Rollins promised that he's going to burn it down.
We can expect change. Only difference is, Willie, I don't need a Doppler radar to see how much could happen in this draft.
The only thing I know for sure is that WWE will continue to keep us guessing.
Night Raw selects the Samoan submission machine.
Gene Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Friday Night SmackDown is going Holly.
That could be a steal, King, this late in the draft. What do you think, Dio?
Well, I guess
Monday Night Raw selects former Cruiserweight champion Akira.
Baby. We talk about the athletes that we're starting to pull together on Monday night.
There you go, King. You're the only King back here on Raw.
Good. He'll be on a new Friday Night Smack.
And the last pick of the 5th round, going to Monday Night Raw.
Benjamin coming to Team Red. And here we go, an update on what we just witnessed.
These rounds, and that is key.
And I can't forget to mention King Corbin. Yeah, well.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Melbourne, Australia, weighing 205.
By Tap Out, available now at tapout.com. Buddy Murphy is set, and of course, a superstar, second to none.
These two superstars, and we are in for a hell of a match here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Both superstars. Buddy Murphy captured the Cruiserweight crown, of course, in his hometown of Melbourne, Australia. But just Monday Night Raw is looking towards the future.
We're looking towards the future here on Monday Night Raw, and it's very
small. Got a handful of hair that time. And Buddy Murphy. Alexander was looking for a little sportsmanship instead. Turns right around into Buddy Murphy, and well, Dio, we've talked about Murphy back in. Oh, face first goes Alexander to the middle turnbuckle. And this is that Roman Reigns on SmackDown. He's also defeated Daniel Bryan as well. But Buddy certainly has an opportunity here on Mondays.
He certainly does. He's got a great look to him. I wonder what kind of, look at that hair.
Oh, rough landing for Alexander. Can Cedric Alexander get back as Raw continues? Oh, for Team Red. Cedric Alexander and Buddy Murphy. Alexander now opportunity to stand out. He's going to get it here on Monday nights.
Here he comes.
And now just jumping off your screen.
First, maybe he's trying to prove here tonight why he should have been drafted before Cedric.
Not even that, I'm sure Buddy Murphy. And again, Cedric Alexander able to kick out. Take a look at this knee right under. Dio, you said it perfectly earlier, man. Secret is out.
You could talk about being able to do it, and he certainly is.
Alexander barely. That certainly put your lights out, King. Look at Murphy. Murphy's out.
But look out.
No, drop kicking into the barricade goes Murphy.
No rest for the weary.
And board flatliner. Alexander, cover to put away Buddy Murphy tonight. Look at the no wasted motion, though, by Cedric Alexander. Monday Night Raw as Alexander could be looking for that lumbar check, and he hoists up Murphy. Attempt to get the right foot up.
Oh, man. These guys are so much fun to watch. Right to the face.
Murphy now trying to follow up. Murphy now looking for Murphy's Law. Can he connect? Murphy got all of it. Buddy Murphy into the come here on Monday nights. These two superstars.
This is it.
Boom, that Murphy's Law. Picture perfect, center of the ring, and as we've seen, is over.
We are lucky to have him.
The King, new subscribers, absolutely free for new subscribers. Crown Jewel. And what an hour, 1 o'clock Eastern on that Halloween. And, well, we saw this from the Beast. If he does, he may once again win a title from Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, you're right about that. Among men, Braun Strowman will take on the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
They talk about the new Raw Tag Team Champions, the Viking Raiders, are part of that matchup. But how Bobby Lashley, the Viper Randy Orton, and the Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura, because we got some breaking news coming up at Crown Jewel. Falls count there. It's going to be Crown Jewel
on the WWE Network.
You proved tonight that it's strength in numbers. Man, let's drop all 3 of these fools, bro.
Right, hold on.
I like you. That's why I like the way you do business. But you know what's not a mystery?
What's that?
There's a lot in common.
This is awesome.
In the Premier League, a lot of the managers like LA.
Well, Denver's been fired up all night, but who are the last draft choices for Raw and SmackDown?
Round of the WWE Draft. Up first, Monday Night Raw.
And while we're celebrating, take a look at the War Room.
This is a great pick, guys. Shorty Gable has taken ownership of insults and...
Remaining on Monday Night Raw, Titus O'Neil.
He's a big guy.
Friday Night SmackDown selects...
Go here for music.
And And the final pick of the 2019...
Guys, in the NFL, this pick would be called Miss Irrelevant because it's irrelevant.
Word potential lining up Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan now a part of Monday.
Now, what a busy night we've had. Samoa Joe, who would you say got the value?
Murphy, both men have similar attributes. The difference being Buddy Murphy has a huge chip on his shoulder.
But you cannot argue that the newly crowned king of the ring is going to make look.
The way I look at it, when you're talking about the draft, you got to talk about free agency. The Yankees, go Astros. We're going to whoop some, you know what?
You guys can tonight are now unsigned free agents. You can also check out WWE.com to keep updates on all of that.
Know something.
The following contest.
Well, here come draft choices of Monday Night Raw. Early home Wi-Fi experience with Xfinity X5. This is beyond Wi-Fi. This is...
Oh, yeah, yo.
What?
Yeah, what?
Don't worry, they understand.
In that duo.
And their opponents, first from Calgary.
Face the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And I need to pick a woman that's taken me to my limits. And there...
We just saw these two try to destroy each other.
And her with Natalya. It's tag team action against the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Back out. Monday Night Raw, WWE Women's Tag Team Champ from the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah, there's that new attitude on display. Kairi Sane.
Oh, really? Lacey Evans right now showing you why Natalya pushed her to her limits last week in that last woman standing match. But King, I want to ask you, is this a back fist from Kairi Sane?
Man,
I think Lacey's out.
But they've changed my mind. Look
Boom!
at that.
What a back fist is now Asuka. Just Kairi Sane, by the way, is still illegal. Buster!
Oh! Ouch.
And that's the kind of stability I like to see, Vic. These are two
are partnered to her advantage. Tag out.
Certainly a long way away. Kairi Sane controlling Lacey Evans. The draft, the #1 overall pick, Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch, 10-time Women's Champion.
A strong core around a strong bunch of female superstars.
And down across the right elbow of Lacey Evans.
Showing some confidence here tonight.
It's a new attitude from Kairi Sane, but this is not.
Or the Kabuki Warriors captured the WWE Women's Tag Team titles
last week on Raw.
That's an excellent point, Dio. And right now, Lacey Evans sidestepping up.
Chomping at the bit, ready to get in this match, and now she's in there. Let's see what she can do.
And Natalya for the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter center of the ring, Asuka. Wow. Are you gonna tap?
Need some help over here somehow.
Look at the strength of Natalya.
Nice.
Fighting
this match.
And again, Natalya looking for the sharpshooter one more time.
Come on.
This time,
she's got no choice. Oh, look at the strength of Asuka.
Asuka trying to relieve.
See, Asuka asking for help from her partner.
She's Kairi Sane with a bulldog.
Yeah. Oh, man, come on.
Back on Monday Night Raw, WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Natalya needed a partner that pushed her to her limits. But right now, Asuka is back with Asuka up high. Asuka able to roll through. No. Shoulders down for a moment. Nice catch.
Would that put them in line for a title shot, maybe?
Sure might.
Well, Natalya part of Raw. The women's tag team titles can be defended on any brand.
Absolutely.
Raw or SmackDown. Bending Natalya. Natalya's going to tap out.
No. Hold on, Natalya.
Natalya holding on for everything she's worth to not allow Asuka to get a firm grip of the left. Back on top of Natalya.
He's daring her to tag.
Natalya's so close, but yet so much taking out of her as Asuka WWE.
Oh, my goodness. That's a good...
Just picking apart and really just having her way right now with Natalya, but Natalya. And cheap shot on Lacey Evans. Natalya's taken a lot of punishment here tonight, just like the punishment she received last. Into the wrong corner.
Wrong way.
And a tag is suplex by the champions. Kairi Sane into another lackadaisical. Natalya, who I had a chance to talk to earlier tonight when it came to duo of the Hart Foundation. Natalya is prideful as prideful comes.
That's what makes the Kabuki Warriors so vicious, so deadly.
And now is the moment. Now Dio, Natalya's got to make a tag.
Well, here's why you want
Sass coming out, then Lacey Evans. Evans taking on the champions. First it was...
They own her. Don't give her a minute to breathe.
Lacey Evans, of course, as we've mentioned, member of the... And, oh, innovative offense from Lacey Evans. No.
Something about a mean streak from the Kabuki Warriors, but we definitely know this.
Momentary distraction by Asuka opens the door for Kairi Sane. And man, Kairi Sane down right across the chest of Lacey Evans. Brutal. Allow the pinfall to happen.
You're right when you said wisely, because that thing straight to the face.
And we know where Kairi Sane is headed. The women's right knocked out Kairi Sane, but Asuka's legal. Asuka from behind rolls up.
Warrior! Oh man, Lacey Evans delivers a knockout punch.
Hello, fire things about you. But I think you're strong, smart. But please, you have to understand. Rambling. It's okay. I promise. Everything's here.